Iga Świątek and Carlos Alcaraz shoot down reporters' questions in bizarre moments at French Open. Iga Świątek and Carlos Alcaraz will look to add another Grand Slam title to their trophy cabinet as they head into the 2025 French Open. The duo recently participated in their pre-tournament press conferences, each resulting in bizarre interactions with reporters. Świątek seemed not to relate to a question posed by a reporter about her Paris return. The Pole's last stint at Stade Roland Garros came at the 2024 Paris Olympics, where she won the bronze medal. Alcaraz, meanwhile, snubbed a question related to anti-doping regulations by stating that he was unclear of the context. Iga Świątek and Carlos Alcaraz's quirky responses stood out in French Open press conference. 2025 has not been an ideal season for Świątek, with a series of early defeats raising concerns about her title defense in Paris. Unlike last year, when she swept through the clay court swing with titles in Madrid, Rome, and a third consecutive crown in Paris, this season has told a different story. Świątek suffered a semifinal loss in Madrid and a third-round exit in Rome before arriving at Roland Garros. Taking note of her form, a reporter asked the Pole whether she came into Paris feeling emotionally lifted. Świątek responded that although she has yet to hit her stride this season, she does not need an emotional lift. "Yeah, but what do you mean? I feel good overall. Maybe I played some bad matches, but it's not like I need so much of an emotional lift. But for sure it's nice to come here," she said in her press conference. "Did you get an emotional lift?" the five-time Grand Slam champion asked sarcastically. The reporter replied that he hasn't won here 4 times, so it was just another tournament, to which Świątek replied, "I am sorry you're not lifted," she added with a touch of humor, leaving everyone in the room in stitches. Alcaraz, meanwhile, was asked about Australian doubles player Max Purcell's 18-month suspension for breaching anti-doping rules. Purcell breached Article 2.2 by receiving infusions of more than 500 milliliters on December 16 and 20, 2023, 5 times WADA's limit of 100 milliliters within 12 hours. The 4-time major champion indicated that he was unaware of the development by conveying that he felt as if the reporter spoke a completely different language, one he didn't understand. "Well, honestly, what you told me right now, it sounds to me like you were talking Chinese. I have no idea what you were talking about, so I don't know if that is good or not. Honestly, I haven't heard that thing in my life, so I can't answer it," the Spaniard replied. Alcaraz has had a great clay court season so far with wins in Monte Carlo and Rome and a runner-up finish in Barcelona. Thus, the Spaniard heads into the second Grand Slam of the season with 2 clay court titles and an exceptional 30-5 win-loss record. Carlos Alcaraz and Iga Świątek gear up to defend their French Open crowns. Alcaraz and Świątek will look to defend their French Open crowns this year. As mentioned earlier, the Pole unquestionably reached her peak last year, entering the French Open after winning 2 consecutive WTA 1000 events. The 23-year-old followed a similar path in Paris, winning all her matches in straight sets except for a tough second-round battle against Naomi Osaka, and ultimately claimed the title by defeating home favorite Jasmine Paolini. Alcaraz, meanwhile, only played the Madrid Open before his French Open participation due to a forearm injury. He returned stronger in Paris, though, only facing competition in the semifinal against Jannik Sinner, which he eventually won 2-6, 6-3, 3-6, 6-4, 6-3, and then in the final against Alexander Zverev, clinching a 6-3, 2-6, 5-7, 6-1, 6-2 win.